What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Desi Lux. We back at it with another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm grinding, but we about to get into this Jamari vid. The Liver King just lost everything. Now, I seen a tweet on Twitter that he did some wild with Joe Rogan or something, or he tried to do something wild to Joe Rogan. I don't really know the full context. My boy Jamari, he gonna, let me know if there's any of the vids you want me to do. In the comments, you know what I'm saying? Or on social medias, you can hit me. I'm always active on there, but man, I ain't finna do all this talking. Let me get into it.
So just last month, I was telling you guys how I had watched the new Netflix documentary that centered around the Liver King and his family.
Here's a Netflix doc.
I discussed how not much had changed for
He's
this
popping enough to do
snake
that.
oil salesman, acting like he was smarter than everyone else in the room, trying to sell his new lifestyle that now included vegetables. And in my opinion, he was still on copious
He's eating
amounts
veggies
of
now?
steroids.
I thought it was like his whole thing was just eating meat.
Was on a bench press.
One thing that did surprise me though was the relationship displayed with his liver family, because his wife seemed just as bought into the delusions as the head honcho himself, while the kids on the other hand,
his wife looked like she could be his sister,
Stryker, seemed to already be seeing through the smoke and mirrors as he gets close to leaving home and becoming a man and likely leading a much more normal life. In most of the scenes, he either looked pissed off or emotionally shut down to me, and you could almost feel the resentment towards his father through the screen.
What'd you bring?
My soul, my body.
I want you to take a minute.
You could tell in that documentary alone that the Liver King was even more out of his mind than ever, and it should have actually been a sick foretelling of future events, because now only a month after its release, the ancestral god himself has been arrested in Austin, Texas.
Fitness influencer known as the Liver King is facing terroristic threat charges.
You see, the Liver King spent the last couple of days going on random tangents online, mainly centered around getting back at the people who he feels destroyed his reputation, with him really centering his focus on no other than Joe Rogan, who was not only one of his main detractors from the start, claiming that he was on steroids.
You ask him if he has ab implants?
Yeah, he said it was a joke. He said he doesn't have them. He's fucking jacked. Says he's clean too. I asked him about steroids.
Not true.
Man, that man is definitely not clean.
Test that guy.
But he also went on to platform Derek, aka More Plates, More Dates, after he exposed the Liver King for his steroid use with hard proof.
Now that we know that he's full of shit, we're talking about the Liver King, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know. I think most people could see through it, but at the same time, he would. Like, there was a lot of big names that even reached out to me after the video came out, and they were like, I didn't think he was natural, but this guy literally right to my face would say, like, blatantly, I am natural.
Well, these moments seem to have really lived deeply in the psyche of the Liver King for the last couple of years. And there's really nothing else to say besides that he finally crashed. The guy's brain finally broke. Because these videos he had been posting, which I analyzed last night, were actually so disturbing that I had nightmares. And no, I'm not kidding, my dreams were completely fucked. I mean, the shit he was posting made a Fousey Manic episode look like a walk in the park. Now, at first, it appears that he was just doing his normal thing, walking around his property and talking into his camera.
How does his face look like that?
But people did notice that his face had this significant injury, he looked extra dirty, and like he had not slept in days. I mean, even for his already crazy mind, his thoughts seemed rambled, and this...
Bro, I thought he was like walking through trees. This man got he got branches and bramble and stuff coming out of his head. He look homeless.
Did not seem like an act.
It won't be edited like everything else. The movie wasn't the truth. My family is received everywhere in the world, anywhere that they go. Anyone who's seen the movie, they receive my family with a lesser version.
Bro, you put your family out there. What are we talking about?
Actually is, and they don't deserve that.
Now, the movie he's talking about is the Netflix documentary. It seems like the release of that was likely the catalyst in this situation that broke the camel's back and made him really lose his mind.
To remind me to not say the three entities that are evil as fuck that thought you could make money by trying to destroy, by doing things that weren't.
The three entities that are evil. Is he talking about the DEA, the Better Business Bureau, and IMDb? Are those the 3 entities? Because the movie sucks. I heard you running scams with some of your stuff. And I know them people in the drug industry know you shooting yourself up with everything. So, come on, man. 3 entities. They said the Illuminati got... Bro, the Illuminati ain't even wasted time with this dude. At all, bro. I wish the Illuminati had him today so people could laugh at them.
True, remind me to not say their names. Because they don't deserve any of that.
Now, the 3 people
I'm supposed to remind you not to say their names.
Of the Netflix documentary, Joe Rogan and Derek. The Liver King is now going scorched earth on them because he feels like they ruined his life. You know, I guess accountability wasn't in those
Joe Rogan is one of the evil.
I mean, let's be clear that this guy was full of shit and selling people on it, becoming a millionaire in the process. And now he's just mad because they shined a light on the cockroach.
Talking to like people like More Plates, More Dates, and Vigorous Sleazeball and Joe Snurl, man, who tried to attempt to direct a lie that they called the untold truth about a man that knows the truth, that's articulate enough to say, hey, you fake Jews, you're actually the fake.
Hold on, how old is this dude? Because, bro, look at his face. Bro, 47? Bro, he looks 67 in the face.
Ones. We're just gonna make people pay.
I'll let you know he's been juiced up for a long time.
After this, his post only got more dark, with him walking around his house rambling nonsense, acting as if his family is there hanging out while the house is dead silent. It really just
I'm telling you, his wife could be his sister,
which
bro.
People found very disturbing. They started to really worry about his family, and this is when he first mentions Joe Rogan by name.
I'm picking a fight with Joe Rogan. I'm picking a fight. I am. Because it's out of principle. I'm not gonna go fight with this guy. Do you see? I don't know. Hopefully you can see. Do you see that guy?
Did he buy merch so he could put it on the what's it called?
I'm picking a fight with him because I think that it matters to me. It matters to me.
Now he says here after the fight he is inviting Joe Rogan and his family to his house so they can all come together as one.
And I don't know if you heard, but the after party.
Why would Joe Rogan go to your house?
His family to meet my family.
What's in his mouth?
Inviting Joe Rogan to my house.
What is in his mouth? Is he got tobacco in his mouth? Is he
chewing? To meet my family together, to be together after the fight. And I really hope you come. I hope that you look as good as I look.
As good as you look, brother. My brother in Christ, you look homeless, brother. You look like a warrior of the streets, brother. You look like a professional homeless person. A vagrant. Come on, bro. What are we talking about?
Message is what matters. The name doesn't. And you don't get to talk shit about people.
So obviously this guy is under the influence of something or having some sort of psychotic break, and this would go on for days.
In case you didn't know, I take shits on the ground. This is where I lay in the shower.
What?
I lay here on the ground. That's my enema bucket. That's my enema bucket right there. I'm just...
Oh my God, he's disgusting. Oh my God, he's disgusting. He's disgusting. Oh my God, he's disgusting. Yeah, this is way too much info. Matter of fact, I don't even want to go back.
What I'm about to do is I'm going to try and get a shit worked out. Official way.
So, see, he's talking about he's going to try and shit. That lets me know that your bowels don't work properly. That the fact that you got to try and you got an enema bucket. I don't feel like you're doing that by choice. You're probably doing that because you have to, because your body is so messed up because of all the drugs you've been on. This is nuts.
In Liver King 192, yeah.
This is where he first tells Joe Rogan that he is prepared to travel and kick his ass the
How
very
tall
next
is he?
day.
I'll see you tomorrow. 192. Probably about weight the same. Probably you're taller than me.
5'7".
I'm a midget, bro. I'm a fucking midget. I'll be ready whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Or you
200
can
pounds at like 5'7" is big.
And you can just welcome me right onto the show tomorrow. And I will donate $1 million to a charity of my choosing, good and true. That's also a possibility.
A charity
Otherwise,
of my
bloody
choosing.
fucking murder, bro. Bloody murder. Don't look like I weigh that much. Whew. I have a gut problem. Bloody murder. Don't look like I weigh that much.
Bro. This man has fake abs. So now you got fake abs. And he just said he had some sort of gut problem or something. Bro, you putting yourself in danger. Bro, getting fake abs is insane. Didn't Drake got himself fake abs, and now I've been hearing that he has this huge gut problem. That's why he took a break from rapping before the beef for him and Kendrick started. Like, he was about to take a long break to get his gut health in order.
Oof. I have a gut problem right now. You see it? Look
I'm on a gut problem.
So yeah, he's all fucked up. His body looks awful, and the Rogan threats continue. Bro. Like, if this was a drinking game, he's all fucked up.
Bro, look at his bicep to his forearm ratio. It don't look right at all. BB
His body looks awful, and the Rogan threats continue. Like, if this was a drinking game where you took a shot every time that he mentions Joe, you would be dead on the floor.
Joe Rogan? With Joe Rogan, that's Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Invite me on. I actually challenged Joe Rogan to a fight. 3 a.m. in the morning, I'm trying to pick a fight with Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. Password is fuck you, Joe Rogan.
Also, it was
like
rumored that within this box there was a gun, something Liver King himself would later confirm, and people assumed this gun was meant to handle Joe Rogan. And you will see throughout these clips that even when he travels to Austin, that he brings this box with him.
If you were to take a picture of this, what do you see? Technology? Technology. Technology.
And this is...
Bro, does he have his roids on the table? This is definitely some sort of drug right here. Oh yeah, it's just out in the open. He don't even care no more.
Technology? Technology.
He crashing out because of this movie.
And this is where things really take a dark turn, and he becomes completely incoherent with his ramblings. He speaks to his sons and wife, but they are nowhere to be seen or heard. It's actually really creepy.
I'm gonna make sense of it. Who is that? Oh, it's something that you made. Rad, family, warm, bullseye. I was just thinking about going to sleep. Why do you go to sleep? Well, when do you go to sleep? When you're tired. Maybe I sleep when I'm tired. Sleep when I'm tired.
And then the next day he claims that they had a family day on the lake, and he kind of comes back to a more normal form. He says here that his management wanted him to delete all of those weird-ass videos that he had been posting.
Yeah, the videos is very strange.
Earlier were deleted, archived. And I said, how come? Why?
First of all, they aren't deleted or archived. This is the internet. If you got any sort of platform, people doing this, they're recording it and they capturing it and they making videos on it. So don't post nothing that you're gonna regret. It's not worth it.
Because it's not a good look for you and this and that. And I said, well, I wasn't on drugs then. I'm not on any drug right now.
Brother, we saw it on the table. What are you talking about? We saw it on the table. The drug was right there on the table next to the Joe Rogan box. What are you talking about right now? Man, this dude is shot up, bro. He on that fent. He on every drug I ever made in Schedule 1. He on them all. He on that Tyler, that Lonnie. He on everything. The Jazz, the Bo Yeager, the Mooey, OG, the Desert. Come on, man. That boy tweaked out.
I'm upset. I'm mad. I will honor my family.
Bro, what's in his mouth?
And I didn't ask anyone's permission to post those videos because I'm my fucking man. I posted those videos.
He then...
No, you better been right. That might be his actual tongue. Maybe his tongue is like dehydrated or something. That might be his dead tongue.
Goes on crying about various other YouTubers who covered his downfall, saying you are not a real man if you do this, which is incredibly ironic, considering he has been so desperate for online validation for the last couple of years, that it literally drove him off a mental cliff.
Can someone tell me if Joe Rogan has accepted the invitation for the fight?
Oh yeah, he wilding out.
Have I gotten his attention yet?
Oh yeah, he wilding out.
Because my goal is I want your attention, Joe Rogan.
He want to be on Joe Rogan.
I want to fight you, real tension, real tension.
It's like this guy cannot accept the fact that his career is over.
Man, Joe can fight
Joe
for real,
does not
man.
want to
Stop
smell
playing
up his studio with your bum ass. You honestly look like you should be on the side of an Austin highway begging for money for your next high. And it's almost like by day he was more normal, but at night he becomes completely fucking unhinged.
Oh no. Yo. He could put them Dobermans to shame. My man is a real eater. Oh my goodness. Bro, is he scraping bone? Is he scraping bone like that? Man, I need me a woman like that, man. Not willing to get into it, get grimy. Boy.
You have to make videos that are interesting with cockroaches and dogs. That didn't work, did it? Actually. Joe Rogan, I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man. I'm picking a...
Bro, his belly button. It looks like that scene from Nightmare on Elm Street where Freddy was like coming through the wall like this. When Freddy was coming through the wall like that, that's how it looks, bro. His belly button is about to bust.
Fight with you.
Yeah, threatening one of the most famous people on earth while holding 2 guns in your hands, dancing around, counting down the moments until you get to him, and as he mentioned several times his family, is a really stupid move to say the least. Even saying at one point that he is going to track him down.
We're gonna go track him down. Let's go track him down. Whoa.
He then actually posts the video of him in a fleet of vehicles as they embark on this trip to Austin to hunt Joe Rogan down.
Just pulling up to the capital of Texas. What's the capital of Texas? What's the capital of Texas? Houston. It's Houston.
But he's bugged out.
Guess what? You're dead, bitch. You're dead. You're dead.
Then the day actually comes where he plans to meet face to face with
Oh, he doing the poop thing in other places too, not even his own home. Not even his own home. First of all,
Dad,
why he holding it up?
Then the day
Bro, you telling me that tube, that tube, I can't even, here, how about this cord? This little flimsy little tube to the bucket this end, excuse me, is in you, sucking up all, bro, this is nuts. This is insane.
Actually comes where he plans to meet face to face with Rogan, and he starts the day by taking 4 cups of coffee up his ass. And yes, I am dead serious.
Oh, wait. I thought he was shitting. You're telling me that instead of stuff going up, okay, stuff is going down? He's booty drinking? You're drinking out of your ass. See, only reason I know about this being a thing, there was if you ever watch 1,000 Ways to Die, there was an episode of a dude who was an alcoholic, but he also smoked a lot, so he had a hole in his neck, so he couldn't drink out of his throat. He would drink in his ass. And one day he wanted to get really messed up. He had a keg, right? And he put the cord in his butt, but he fell asleep and he pretty much embalmed himself. He pretty much replaced half his body liquid with alcohol. He embalmed himself pretty much. And that's how he died. Face down, ass up, pipe in the butt with a keg of beer. And it was empty. So this man is drinking coffee. First of all, like, it's going to have a stronger effect because that's your biggest muscle. That's where most of your blood, that's where a lot of blood is. And it absorbs quicker through that. So he's actually going to get more energetic faster. Why am I trying to talk like this? Oh my God. Oh my God. This dude is. Oh my God.
Good morning, Primals. This is Mr. Enema Bucket. That's coffee, Keon coffee, the best kind so I can.
You're drinking booty coffee because I believe you did not clean that out with the dookie before you put the coffee in there. Bro, there's so much going on in my head right now. This is insanity. This is insane. I don't know what to do or say.
Drink some of the coffee both ways. That's what I'm doing right now. This is like the fourth one that I'm doing, and that's how I'm doing it.
From here, he must have got word that he would be arrested for traveling to Austin and making what the police describe as a terroristic threat. The guy paces around his hotel at the Four Seasons, rambling worse than ever. As you guys can see, the hoodie he is wearing has a Joe Rogan versus Liver King logo
have a screwdriver?
making me think this is kind of set up, but I still do think he's batshit crazy. During the 32-minute clip, he never stops talking nonsense as the people around him act like it's totally normal. It's also obvious that he has a variety of weapons at his disposal that he wanted to bring with him during this confrontation with the police. This is actually the first time that we see his wife and kids since he started going on these tangents.
We're the Liver King family, a real king, a real queen who's kind of scared. Striker over here is kind of scared. Dad's getting arrested again. We've already been through it once. The first time, do you remember what I said? How much time do you think we have? Wait, they're unmarked?
They're
How do you know the police?
Because I saw their badge.
How do you know the real badges?
Because worked in law enforcement for a very long time.
And so you know it's a real badge?
Yes.
How? Do you know legit?
Legit.
So he has his coffee, this time actually through his mouth. He gives his family a final speech, a final hug, and he goes on to surrender himself to the police. After surrendering, his wife seemed to think they would be able to get him out of jail pretty fast. Honestly, she did not seem really fazed at all to me as they throw him in the back of the cop car.
It's like, we gotta process you. He'll bail out, but we're talking probably 24 hours.
24 hours?
Maybe first thing tomorrow when he sees the judge. I don't know.
This is so crazy.
Oh, it's not an hour. He's gonna be the 24 hours.
And then, of course, the mugshot drops. The story starts going viral. And only 24 hours later, this guy was out of jail.
Some guy, he thought if you just put him in jail, have the Violent Crimes Division, have them come arrest him for a terroristic threat.
Bro, he's doing it on camera. He does not care. He's at a point now where he's in full like crash out mode. He don't care no more. He's gone. He's out of here.
And the whole time that terroristic threat you thought was a bomb or something inside that box was actually a present back for you and your mothership colleagues for having my wife and me in mothership that I've held on to for a while, just looking for the right time to give it to you.
So now he's claiming that the weapon in the box was actually a peace offering for Joe, and since then he has continued to post on his page around the clock.
I've been given the gift of a restraining order just recently, because I just had to wash the jail off of me.
He still claims that he wants to fight Joe Rogan, though now he cannot call him out by name, so he starts calling him Seth Rogen, and then he even takes some time to abuse dogs on camera.
Cut it the fuck out.
Oh yeah, get him gone. Yeah, get him gone. Them officers should have went right back to this house after he posted this video.
That's not okay. Sit. Both y'all sit.
So yeah, this guy definitely needs
No
help.
way,
Honestly,
kick
the
his
people I feel the
dog.
worst for here are his sons. I mean, when it comes to his wife, I do have a hard time feeling sympathy towards her, as I feel like she has enabled this entire thing, thus not doing the right thing for her kids. I mean, she looked that man in the face and knew that he was gone and could care less.
She definitely an enabler.
I mean, that divorce is gonna hit like no other. She's gonna be taking everything. Honestly, this entire thing is very sad, and it's a good lesson about how a seemingly pretty normal guy who was widely successful in his personal life, can get so caught up in
how do you go from that to this?
His brain. Well, I guess it's
he looks
either
like
that,
a whole different
or a parasite
person.
from all the raw meat finally got up there and has been eating his cerebrum for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I just honestly hope this man gets the help he needs and really gets off the internet. Like, at what time does Instagram and TikTok step in and stop him from posting these things? Because he is so clearly out of his mind and posing a legitimate threat to someone publicly over and over again. I mean, even this morning while in Austin, Texas, the Liver King is still talking about wanting to find Joe's family, even after he went to jail over it.
If anybody knows where Joe Rogan's, the other version of him that rhymes with...
He's twitching, like he's... Bro, this is a crack if I ever seen it, bro, or some equivalent. He's bugged out, bro. He's fiended up, bro. This is scary for real.
The blow. If anyone knows where its family's going to be today, if you could let my team know so that we can stay within 200 yards, not close to them, to stay away from them.
But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this update down below. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna say a little prayer for this guy because I just feel bad for him. I feel bad for his very public spiral online. I don't know, just when I saw that part in the documentary about him not having a dad and him growing up without a father figure and him seeing people like Rambo and Conan the Barbarian as his father figure, you know, never getting that validation from someone real in his life, a lot of this actually makes a lot more sense. And I don't know, guys, it's just so deeply sad. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like.
Shout out my dog Jamar, fantastic video. Man, this is crazy, gang. Reminder that Rogan is 10 years older than Liver King. Yet Liver King looks 20 years older. That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, he's 0.2 seconds away from Chris Benoit. Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't. That's crazy. Man, but appreciate you if you stay to the end of the video, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if there's any other videos you want me to do. Let me know in the comments on social media, man. I'll read them all. Spawn them all, read them all. And that's YouTube. Ain't got nothing else, man. We out. Peace.